Or you, oh, PDF, okay.
Okay, so I'll just give you guys a few minutes just to catch up with this. So as this is part two of the virtual briefing, hopefully you can hear and hopefully you can see the PDF as well. So Debbie, over to you for the route preview.
Can I maybe just have someone say if they can hear me?
There we go.
Why is this not a presentation?
Just press down.
No, that's not a presentation.
Just press it down.
Yeah, I know, but I'm waiting. Oh, we can hear you. Okay. We're having a wee domestic. Right.
Don't close that bit.
I don't know how.
Ah, no.
Oh.
There we go.
Okay, so this is, if you're still with us, you're going to get some inside scoop if you've not done it before. I'll be quick because I think a lot of you have done it. Maybe those of you that didn't wreck it but want to win. Okay. This is the route here. The yellow is where we're going to put up signs. This is not high tech. This is just to show you that we're going to be working on the route all Friday. The purple is where the marshals are going to be. And green is where that supporter station is going to be with the coffees and teas if you want to tell your support team.
So where the aid stations are going to be, you're going to have an aid station at Craigellachie? Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, Craigellachie and Fochabers. So that's like your half marathon point at Craigellachie, and your marathon point is around about Fochabers. So just bear that in mind. There'll be some water and some fuel there as well for you.
Okay, so about 6 miles in, you hit a distillery here. You make a sharp left turn.
Tamdu Distillery.
No, it's not Tamdu, is it? No, it's not.
Just ignore me, folks.
Left, and then it's a right. Stay. There will be a marshal here and signs, but stay on the path. It runs parallel to a little country road, but just stick on the path the whole way into Aberlour. Mile 8. So this is before you hit Aberlour. It's quite close by. The route here is flat along the Speyside Way, but then it dips down in a little steep downhill, and then there's a minor road to cross and then back up. There won't be a marshal here, but there will be a sign.
So yeah, just make sure that you slow down, look to left and right, and then cross.
Yeah. I think that's the only... Oh, well, yeah, we'll go through the route. Now you've hit Aberlour, so there's a rickety bridge here that's hilarious if more than one person is running on it, as we found out.
If there's two of you on it, one of you will bounce. Hopefully you won't bounce off the bridge, but it's you feel like the last mile of your ultra.
So after that, there's a car park, so you make a sharp left into the car park. Again, be careful because there will be cars coming and going, although it will be really early in the morning still. And you follow the car park to the end where there's a path here. This is a Strava thing, so it's not accurate. If you follow this path along the river, and there will be marshals at the car park and I think at the Alice Littler Park as well. And the mash tun, where's that? It's like here? Yeah, here-ish. And that's where...
the mash tun, yeah, you'll see it. You'll definitely see it.
Okay, so now you've passed Craigellachie and you go up a tiny hill, isn't it? You go under the road. It's not really that complicated. There's a couple paths, but they lead to the same way within a couple meters.
It'll be signposted as well.
And then you hit the road. You cross a little river Fidech, and then you're going to go left, but not left down a track. Not left down a track.
We've already done that.
You follow the country road that starts to go uphill, and that's the start of the little climb before you reach Bennigan. So you've climbed Bennigan. It's you can't miss that once you're on that road.
You know, if you're not climbing, you know you're not going up the hill. Obviously, that's the most.
That tells you there.
Thing I've ever said. But.
Oh, the aid station will be after that river too, and so you'll be on that for a few miles, and then there's a big Forestry Commission sign with a gate that will be open, and it does say Bennigan, so you can't really miss that. You climb that. I think the climb's about 2k. And then you will reach the top. That'll have a little unofficial fuel station there. I think that we never spoke about that. And then you'll start to descend. The main track, quite soon into the descent, is not. It turns off onto quite a technical trail. There is a Speyside Way sign, and we will have it signed. And I think we'll spray paint the.
Yeah. The whole route should be. I say should. It will be well marked. And if it's not well marked by us, you'll know that you've gone the wrong way at some point.
It's like a K or a mile downhill, and it was my slowest mile of the whole time. It's a bit technical, a little bit rocky, but it's the only part that we struggled with. But then I'm Bambi on ice on trails, so I don't do ultras. Right, mile 18 and 3/4. That's after you've descended Benny again. You hit a road, and Speyside Way says to go left, but you're not going to go left. You're going to go right. There is going to be a marshal there and a sign. And the road leads you up to more of a main road. It's just a B road that it leads onto, but it is more of a main road section. So yeah, that's after you've descended and you hit the road, turn right. Once you turn right, you'll hit this main road here, B9103. Just be careful because it does bend to the right a little bit. So just be careful. There will be marshals there. And we will have cars going up and down. I'll probably be there at some points. And we'll have another marshal at the road. It's only 1 mile long, but just be careful of cars. You're going to go left. It's like a 90-degree left, back onto a country road where you'll feel totally safe. And that leads you towards the next bit. So that's 19 to 20. Maybe we were just really tired then. Probably not. Mile 22, so it's kind of a winding little country road then, isn't it? And then this bit here is a little downhill where you hit a T-junction. So going at speed, going down, head right. This is only here just to, this is what we found the nastiest. So about mile 24, before you get to Fochabers, you head down, it's a really steep down, and then it bends. You cross the little burn where I got water because I was dying. And then, but I should have used the momentum to go back up the steep hill. Can you move the mouse, please? Thanks. And then you're on a really nice road towards Fochabers, where it's the Speyside Way signs are clearly marked, and it is just little trails past a few houses and stuff. It is a bit confusing, but then you hit a burn, and we will have marshals here. Don't cross. I think this bit also leads to the Speyside Way. Well, it does. But we're going to take the one before the burn, and this is where the marshals are going to be set up with the second official aid station. So don't cross the burn, head left up the Speyside Way.
Again, it'll be signposted as clear as it can be.
Yeah. Then you run alongside the River Spey, which is really, really pretty. A narrow trail. It's well signposted with Speyside Way markings, but also we'll put up some signs. You're basically going straight up north.
Yeah. You can't really go the wrong way there.
Follow the river.
If you go the wrong way, you're going to end up in the water, unless you turn back on yourself.
Or the main road, because the main road to Spey Bay is on the right, so you're just in the middle of that. Head up, and we found this part, because this also says Speyside Way, so you're not going to go left at this little V. Go right. We will have signs here, so you go right and right again onto the main road, and you just follow the main road, and this is the road that takes you back down to Fochabers, but you're gonna come off that road because this is the little winding forest section.
It's about 200 meters or something.
Yeah. Okay, so this is the road heading back down to Fochabers from Spey Bay. So as you come down, leaving Spey Bay, there's a left. I think there's a little mast or something. I don't remember. Kyle never remembers, so I can't ask him. But then it's like a little windy forest trail. It's a bit undulating, but it's really pretty, and it does just change things up a little bit, doesn't it? Just make sure you've got some legs left in you for that part.
Yeah, it's quite narrow, and it's not that technical. It might be a little bit slippy, but yeah, there's a few kind of sharp ups, really short ups and downs. So
just tree roots.
But yeah, tree roots and things like that. But yeah, just watch your footing, especially when it gets a little bit darker.
I think the whole course is really social distance friendly for overtaking, maybe apart from this part. So please just be sensible, guys, and just shout, give advance notice if you are going to overtake someone on these little narrow paths. Please don't be a douche.
Yeah, and that applies not just to the runners, the walkers as well. So obviously no one's got there's no one that's got more right of way than others. So just be mindful of walkers, other runners, cyclists on the route. So make sure that you give them a little bit of heads up. And I'm sure all you runners have done that in the past as you're doing your training and various trails and things.
Thank you, Alan. It was Dalmunic Distillery, not Tamdhu. I knew it wasn't Tamdhu.
There you go.
And Jeff agrees with me. It's a horrible bit. And Ryan, almost as hard to run down as yeah, it was horrendous. Hated it. Little water tower type building. Awesome. Yeah, it's not a mass. Thank you, Alan. Okay.
I'll stand down.
So now, is this at the port? Is it Port Gordon?
Gordon?
Yeah. Oh my goodness, this was horrendous. So going from Speybe, you've hit the forest bit, and then
don't say this is horrendous. This is why
Yeah, but I don't do ultras, so when I'm doing my first ever
horrendous.
ultra,
They're absolutely crapping themselves right now. Jesus, give them a little bit of positivity.
You've got a straight flat, and it's stunning, and it leads towards the sea, and it's amazing. And I thought that was Bucky that I could see, and I was so excited. It wasn't Bucky, it was Port Gordon, so big F you, Port Gordon.
And when you get to Buckpool, that's not Bucky either.
Oh, was that beforehand? I can't remember.
You're almost there though.
Right, so you go on the main road, and there are a few trails, which is a bit frustrating. There's one across the road from the main road, there's one that follows the sea. There's a sign that takes you off of the main road onto this Hope Street here. I think it goes through a little caravan park or something, and then take this middle trail here, and it just follows this part. We're not going to disqualify you if you take the wrong way. To go to Bucky.
You're not going to get a shortcut, but just be mindful. Please don't run in the main road. Just make sure that you're either on the pavement or you're on the trail. Again, this bit should be well marked. There is Speyside Way signs, but when I've done it a couple of times, and I got a little bit confused. I probably still would, but just try and follow it as well as you can. Just keep going until you can't go any further, until you have to go next.
Danny's right. We never said that at Speybe, like as soon as you hit the main road at Speybe, that's 50k.
Exactly, it is. Yeah.
So soak that in.
Have a wee celebration,
with the dolphins.
With the dolphins, yeah.
Right. Oh, jeez, I'm delirious. I'm tired. Okay, we're nearly there. 2 Speyside ways and a pavement. Okay, so there's still on your way to Bucky. There's a Speyside way here. There's a Speyside way. I think it does say it's right next to the pavement, and there's the pavement. You guys choose. Do whatever you want in the last bit. We don't
It'll
care.
be signposted again,
safe.
so you'll know where you're going.
Yeah, I wouldn't take this part because it's really sandy, isn't it? Like sand duny, maybe. I don't know. I'm sorry. Okay, and lastly, you've got to Bucky. You're on the flat for ages. Then you've got a hill just to finish. So you're back running on the pavement. You cross. So you're going to cross the main road. There is going to be a marshal. Big Bill? Big Bill's there. Bill's there going to be there.
Don't call him Big Bill. We don't know if he is big. Bill's been a marshal in the past, so he knows what he's doing. But again, you're going to be crossing a main road here, folks, so just be mindful. You'll be no doubt delirious, hopefully not hallucinogenic by then. Hallucinogenic, is that a word?
No.
So yeah, just make sure that you watch where you're going there, and the cars won't give way. It's up. You need to make sure that you cross.
Big Bill will hopefully shout, and when it's safe to do so. Yeah. Is a bend, so maybe just stay on this side until you feel safe. Cross the road, and then you are going up. It's really not that big of a hill, but at that point it is. No walkers, no medal, or no beer unless you run that full hill. The beer will taste so much better at the end if you ran up that hill.
Yeah.
So this, I think it's called, is it North High Street? Oh jeez, what have I done? Up here, at the road after Seaview Place. I think it's pretty easy to see.
Yeah, it's easy. It'll be well signposted by then. You'll see the turn off. It does come quite quickly, but there'll be someone there who'll make sure that you get into the finish line.
And then sharp right hand turn, and then the landmark to say start, I think it says, of the Speyside Way is right there, and that's where the finishing line. We wish we could say finish line party is, but unfortunately not this year.
Yeah. So yeah, so once you get to the finish line, folks, are we finished here? I think we
Yeah.
are. I'll try and stop sharing. I don't know what's going to happen.